Hi, I'm Andy. I'd like to talk to you today about the Phonak Roger, a product that's been around for a few years now and is well established as a fabulous in-ear monitor that you can virtually not see at all. It's virtually invisible. What I want to talk about is three kits that we've put together. The purpose of the kit is it gives you an intro into the world of Roger, and it has a specific purpose. So in the past we've sold all the Roger components, and maybe somebody new trying to get involved in the Phonak Roger has thought, what do I need to buy? You know, which bit goes with which? So we've made it simple, put the kits together, everything in the bag that you need for that specific purpose. So what I'm going to do now is take you through each of the kits, explain what they do, and explain the components that are involved. Okay, so this kit is the Phonak Roger set kit. We've called it the set kit because it is going to be used primarily on set, but it's also great for location sound recordists who may want to work in the field with Roger. So what I've got in the kit here is every component you need to get one channel of Phonak Roger up and running. Obviously, we call it the center of the system because it's the most important bit. Is the Phonak Roger earpiece. You know, you can see here, tiny, small little earpiece, available in beige or brown, and you can choose that, you know, when you make your kit choice. So you've got your Phonak Roger earpiece. You've then got your transmitter. Transmitter is powered either from a 240 volt plug-in power supply, and then there's another way of powering, which I'll show you in a minute. From there, you go then to the extra piece is the Roger repeater. Now that's if you're struggling to get full range, or the full range that you require from the transmitter and receiver on its own, you can bring in a repeater and that will double the range. So everything there to get a single channel of Roger up and running at the distance that you want. Now I did mention about powering. This lead we've developed to allow you to power the Roger base station, which incidentally is 5 volts, so be careful not to put 12 volts anywhere near this. But this will allow you to use a high rose power and put 5 volts into the Roger transmitter. So therefore using an MP battery or something out in the field. And then with the kit as well, we've given you a little starter pack of accessories. So you've got batteries, you've actually got 3 cards of those. The Ceramex wax guard, which goes just in the end of the earpiece to make sure that you don't get any gunk in it. You know, these should be changed every day really. And we've also put in some soft wraps. These wrap round the end of the Roger earpiece and sometimes allows it to sit a little bit better in the ear canal and gives good isolation as well if required. So there it is, everything you need to get a channel of Roger up and running. This is the Roger prompt kit from Phonak, and we've put this little bundle together to give an easy to go straight away. This is everything you need in the box to provide prompting for somebody on a stage. So this could be in a studio where maybe somebody's been interviewed and they need a little bit of assistance with some of the trickier questions, and therefore they're going to need somebody talking into their ear with the fabulous little Roger earpiece. As you can see, tiny little thing, as we've seen before, hides very, very discreetly in your ear. So this is more like a mobile kit that can go around anywhere, because the transmitter is this, the Roger touchscreen. This is battery powered, integral battery that you can charge up, just plugging it into a wall socket. And clever little device. The Roger earpiece connects directly with the touchscreen. There's no need for the larger transmitter that you may have seen here. These two devices work directly with each other. And you've got the ability to talk. There's a microphone in the top here. You can talk directly to the earpiece from this device. And there's 2 ways of doing that. You can hang it on a lanyard around your neck, so you're virtually hands-free. And then if you put it on the desk, what happens then? It activates 3 microphones that are on top of the unit. So you could have a number of people sitting around a desk, all having a conversation, so that the person who's receiving the signal into the earpiece can hear what's going on with everybody. So that's those two devices work fabulously together, very simply, to give you a spoken feed into the Roger earpiece. Now, there is also the ability to put a 3.5 jack in the bottom, so you could feed from this as well a line level input, which would could be music, could be soundtrack, could be anything you want to happen, but these do predominantly get used for prompting. Now, if once again you need a little bit more range, there is a way of bringing the Roger repeater in here, and it will work with the Roger touchscreen as well. So if you are quite a long way away, or you might be just round the corner, so you're a little bit out of sight and you need to bounce a signal into a room, you can bring the Roger repeater in as well. So we've included one of those into the Roger prompt bundle. As always, as I said before, you get a bunch of accessories with this. You get some batteries, you get the Ceramex wax guards and the soft wraps to give you really good isolation, or if somebody has very large ear canals, it'll make the fit a little bit better. So that's the Roger prompt kit. Okay, this is the Phonak IEM Kit. Real nice little solution this if you're struggling to get range. You know, Roger is a 2.4 gig product, and you know, will work fabulously most of the time, particularly indoors where there's lots of reflection, and you'll get range which is more than ample. There are times though where you need to get that extra bit of range. Maybe you're outdoors, you're doing a long shot, and for some reason you still want to use the you know, the virtually invisible earpiece that Roger is, or perhaps it's one of the stooge shots where you've got somebody who's remote from where the action's taking place, who's passing across information to somebody that's, you know, that's playing a character, or just needs to be given information to tell them what to say. You know, you've all seen the kind of programs. So to get that extra range, what's the solution? Well, you bring in an IEM system, a UHF IEM system, which is going to give you all that fabulous range that you're normally used to with IEM. But then the problem with IEM is that you're normally plugging in then a headset with all the cables and wires, and this is what we're trying to get away with when we're using, or do away with when we're using the Roger. So how do we do it? You set up your normal IEM system, you bring the pack to the Talent or wherever you want it, and then you take a feed out of the IEM pack directly into this. And this is the MMH, the Multimedia Hub. Cracking little product. It's actually, you could say, the smallest transmitter that Phonak make for the Roger system. Feed in there, link your MMH up to your Roger with a simple press of a button as usual. That is then directly talking to that. So this is with your IEM pack, it's in your pocket, or it could be in the room somewhere just lying on a table. And then you've got that short distance then where you're getting the feed to your Roger earpiece. So this is what the IEM kit's all about. It's effectively converting a standard IEM system into a Roger system. As usual, you get a few accessories in with the packs. You get some extra batteries, you get the Ceramex wax guards, and the soft wraps. So a lovely little solution for a problem that can occur from time to time, but with this, no need to worry about range. So there you go. 3 kits, 3 purposes. Certainly one of these is going to fit your requirements for Roger earpieces. And once you get to use one of the kits, you can see a lot of the other purposes that you can find for them, and I'm sure you're going to really enjoy it. But more importantly, the people that you're shooting are really going to enjoy it. They love them. So I'm going to leave that with you, and any questions, always give us a call at Raycom. We've got lots of information about the Roger, and certainly willing to help you out, and ready and willing to help you out with any queries that you might have. Thanks very much for watching.